said 3 weeks ago, Blake, if we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called the racist. But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously.
The latest update before we start getting into it. This is the latest update of what's going on with Charlie Kirk.
I want to show you the first video here. This is of the suspect walking to the venue in this neighborhood. Take a look. You can see the images now of that suspect. They're walking in the street. And if you can see, the person is walking with a limp there. And it is believed to be because that person has a rifle in the pants and they are walking very difficult because of that object that is inside of the pants. Take a look here of that limp right there. And you can see there the suspect continuing to walk the street there, very close to where the venue was. And then this is after where we see now that suspect clearly running in the field. And this was all obtained there by TMZ. And of course, police are looking at that. The feds are looking at that as well. But this is the newest video that we are seeing of all this play out. And again, just happening moments ago as well, we are getting a new shot of the person of interest, the suspect, where these new images just released by the Utah Department of Public Safety. I want to show you this one as well, a little bit closer up. You can see what they are hoping that by releasing these photos and images, that somebody out there is going to recognize this individual. There is a $100,000 reward for the capture and arrest of this individual that is accused of killing Charlie Kirk just yesterday.
So that is the latest on the whole situation of Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated at 31 years old, leave behind 2 kids and a wife. I'm gonna start with Tamara. Let's start with the new girl. What's up? What's your thoughts, Tamara?
I'm so heartbroken. I actually worked for Turning Point when I was in college. I met Charlie when I was 18 years old. Anybody who's met him knows that he was a very friendly, warm-hearted, just kind-natured person. He did not deserve this at all. My heart goes out to Erica and his 2 beautiful children because they didn't deserve this either.
Tamara Neely, she is a bed wench with a YouTube channel. I've been checking her out lately too. Anything white is right and anything black is whack when it comes to this person, Tamara Neely.
It's really tough.
I'm gonna go over to Mika.
So I was just real sad about it because when I saw it, I didn't expect to see what I saw. And I never met.
Now, these are 2 black women mourning the death of a white supremacist, Charlie Kirk, who said that black women are too stupid to be in government, too stupid to have any type of leadership position in a company, and that they're all DEI hires. That's what Charlie Kirk said about black women. And the first 2 people who are mourning Charlie Kirk, that Anton Daniels Let's Speak First, are 2 black women. It's a goddamn shame.
Out of the way. Did I agree with everything? No, but I don't agree with anybody 100%. So at the end of the day, I don't see why we can't just have discourse. But yeah, it's sad. I got a lot to say, but I'll leave it there.
Let me dip over to. Damn, I'm so scared. Who I'm gonna pick first? Let me go over to Let me go over to Clinton first.
That's crazy. Most that I've seen of him that I would say is, no matter how rude, diabolical these people were that he spoke with, like, he kept it on the main thing. I wanted him to cuss these MFers out and be like, get off my stage. And he never did it. He just stayed on topic, stood on his points. And
so this jigaboo here is praising Charlie Kirk's debating skills, I guess. Not knowing that Charlie Kirk, I guess he didn't know that Charlie Kirk said that as a black man that he was more likely to be out there harming, killing, and murdering people than any other race of men or ethnic group of men. That's what Charlie Kirk said about black men while he's up here praising his debate skills.
Our group, I was like, what? It was just like, why? Why? Well, because somebody disagreed with something he said, they couldn't handle the influence because of his conviction.
Another Aunt Jemima mourning the death of a white man who told the world that she as a black woman was too stupid to be in any type of leadership position.
And then he started mentioning his kids and his wife, and that's when it became even more more human level. This is just tragic. It's just sad for no apparent reason. This is happening for no apparent reason. And interestingly enough, I could be wrong, but I believe my first recollection of Charlie Kirk wasn't even political, because I feel like during the whole campaign I didn't even really hear him much. It wasn't until I started watching these videos of this guy Cliff, can never pronounce his name, Neckel, who is a Christian pastor. He just goes and speaks at different campuses. So once that came into my algorithm, Charlie Kirk started popping up in my algorithm regarding his faith. And then once that happened, he started popping up on my Instagram page regarding his view on homeschooling.
Man, it's just really sad, man. These Aunt Jemimas and these jigaboos, man, how they will praise a white man, especially a white man who thinks that they're not even human. But these coons and jigaboos, these Aunt Jemimas, will praise these type of white people and denigrate their own. It's just shameful. I just don't understand the jigaboo Aunt Jemima gene that these people have inside them. It's shameful to me.
I know. Hard to see, and it's there in your face. So
let me go over to Molly. Molly, what are your thoughts on Charlie Kirk? This whole situation that's playing out.
I know Molly is a goddamn Aunt Jemima. She's an Aunt Jemima to the 15th degree.
I'll introduce it. Molly, what are your initial thoughts?